In his acceptance speech for his Nobel Prize for Economics in 1985, Franco Modigliani referred to the annuity puzzle. And what he meant by that is that it was very strange to observe how few retirees were taking out guaranteed annuities, when any theorist would tell you that the very best way to get the maximum amount out of your retirement capital would be to buy an annuity from an insurance company. Because in that way, you're assured that your money will last for the rest of your life and you don't have to worry about longevity risk. So a lot of work has been done on this whole concept of why so few people, when they retire, convert their lump sum into annuity. And there's a number of reasons that have been put forward. The first is that generally there's a very poor understanding of longevity risk, what it means to, how long you're likely to live in retirement, and what it would mean if you lived for a very long time. There's also probably a bit of overconfidence in people's ability to manage their own investments and decide how much they should draw down on those investments on a monthly basis in retirement. And the end result of that is that people typically either take too little each month and leave a whole lot behind, and they could have had a higher standard of living, or they take too much and they end up running out of capital during their lifetime. Also, some people are concerned that they might not live that long after retirement, and they have this belief that the insurance company will profit if they don't live as long as their normal life expectancy. And this sort of shows a poor understanding of the whole risk pooling nature of an annuity. It's not the insurance company that profits if someone dies early in their retirement. It's the whole pool that profits, because there will be some people who live for shorter, some people that live for longer, and there's this whole cross-subsidy, the insurance element of all the annuitants benefiting from the fact that yes, some will live less than the average, but that then allows those that live longer than the average to benefit from that. And so that leads into the whole issue of there's probably a general distrust of insurance companies, which is why people might prefer to take living annuities over guaranteed annuities. There are also behavioral issues. So there's a whole field of study of behavioral finance, and that concludes that people have great difficulty valuing a stream of payments compared to the value of a lump sum, so they'll opt for the lump sum, a certain lump sum, against an uncertain stream of payments, because they simply can place a more accurate value in their minds about what that is. And then finally we get to the last point, which is financial advisors typically prefer living annuities over guaranteed annuities, because with a living annuity there's a lot of scope for regular and ongoing financial advice, and therefore there's an ongoing relationship with the annuitant, and typically there will be advice fees that they receive going into the future. So there is that as well. So the overall result is that far too few people make the most sensible option at retirement and actually protect against their own longevity and buy guaranteed annuities. And far too many opt for living annuities and have to manage the risks that come with that.